Do not let them take your organs. In this video, I'm going to share with you common problems that come along with people who have gallbladder issues. They've got gallstones. Maybe you are on a short list to have your gallbladder removed. Maybe you're currently having a gallbladder attack right now, or maybe you know someone. This might preserve and save your gallbladder from being removed from a scissor-happy surgeon. Now, I'm not trying to prevent you from, if you are in a state of emergency, you got to go to the hospital. But gallbladder removal can be prevented significantly. So first, let's go into the anatomy of the digestive process, more focused on the gallbladder as well as the pancreas. And then I'm going to explain a concept that you may not have considered when addressing and looking at the cause for bile stones. So let's continue with this. Here's the diagram. This right here is the stomach. Here we've got the liver. Inside and tucked behind the liver is the gallbladder. Liver is responsible for the production of bile. Bile is what's used to emulsify fats and break down fats into fat-soluble vitamins. The gallbladder warehouses the bile. Okay, the gallbladder is responsible for storing it and then squeezing it sort of down here, this hepatic duct and the common bile duct, into the duodenum, also known as the duodenum. And here is the duodenum. There is the pancreas, pancreatic duct, which is right here, which meets the common hepatic duct and the bile duct. And then those biles and pancreatic enzymes go into the duodenum and then eventually into the small intestine. Now, the psychological component of individuals who have gallstones and gallbladder problems, there's a very, very strong correlation with individuals who have anger, suppressed rage, aggression, chronic state of sadness. When you are in a chronic elevated state of sympathetic dominance, right, fight or flight, the whole body tends to sort of freeze and lock up. Now, the whole body, we've got various different types of sphincters and areas that allow fluid to go in and out, sort of like the esophagus sphincter, for example. Now, interestingly enough, inside the duodenum, right here where it meets the common bile duct and the hepatic duct, we've got something called the ampulla of Vatar and the sphincter of Oddi. So for all you chiropractors, pay attention. This is going to be life-saving for someone. In the instance when someone has a gallbladder attack or they've got chronically dealing with gallstones, what happens is, most cases, when someone has a chronic state of stress, fight and flight, that sphincter right here of Oddi locks up and it cramps or it spasms. And when that's in a spasm, there tends to be a backup of not only pancreatic enzymes, but also bile. And so if bile continuously gets backed up more and more and more and more and more and more and more, it's going to start to form stones inside the gallbladder. And when those stones form, that's where the gallbladder attack comes. And that's where the scissor-happy doctor and surgeon is going to suggest to remove your gallbladder because you're having an attack. Now, if you are in a major state of emergency and you've got an infection happening, I'm not preventing you from going to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. However, a chiropractor, someone who's able to massage this area, it's just a little bit lower and down from the gallbladder. You can actually massage this region right here, the sphincter of Oddi, get that out of spasm, start to stimulate the flow of the pancreatic duct and the bile duct, and you can start to release some of those gallstones. And so that could save you from having a removal of your gallbladder. Now, if that's the case, we also need to address the psychological component. What are you thinking? How is your state of mind? Do you have resentment towards something in the past? Do you have anger and aggression and rage towards someone or something, an event that happened in the past that you haven't been able to find the hidden order and you haven't been able to find the blessings behind that person or behind that event? Because if you can equilibrate that state of mind and you can actually find the blessings to that event, you're going to dissolve all that anger and aggression and sadness and rage. And by dissolving those emotions, you're now going to put yourself in a more of a parasympathetic state, which means this sphincter of Oddi will not be locked up in spasm. And so when the body is in a chronically elevated state of fight and flight, sympathetic, all of the area, all of the body gets locked up and flow is not happening. I've got a great book. Where is it here? There it is. The Wisdom of the Body. It's a very, very in-depth book, but this book beautifully explains how the body is continuously trying to maintain a state of homeostasis through fluid, right? Lymph, blood, water, etc., etc. But anytime there is a blockage in psychology, there will be a blockage in the body's physiology. So I just wanted to share that. If you found this valuable, definitely hit a comment below, share this with someone, and this is the information that I'm sharing with all of my students as well as my advanced curriculum. Now, I'm doing a big giveaway. I'm going to be offering a full ride scholarship for all of my curriculum. This is a $20,000 reimbursement towards one lucky winner to get the full ride scholarship. They're going to learn my exact blueprint, how to completely reset one's gut. They're going to be a part of a 12-month curriculum to learn all of this, all of my advanced functional medicine practices and modalities. And then you can be a gut facilitator and help people in your own business, scale your business online. There's a lot of business mastery as well. So if you want to enroll in a full year scholarship, a $20,000 gift to you, all you have to do is comment full ride below, and then I'll send you the application, and then maybe you can be a lucky winner. I hope you stuck around for this video. And if you like education, if you like to learn, I would love to work with you for a full year where I can share with you all of the knowledge that I've acquired helping people completely rehabilitate and reset their guts. Gut Whisperer out.